Before we begin today's game, we would like to take the opportunity to recognize 5 senior student athletes: Sophia Cato, Kat Radek, Maddie Hoffman, Sophia Lume, and Lily Poland on completing their outstanding athletic and academic careers at Baldwin Wallace University. Let's meet these five ladies. We start with a senior attack from Solon, Ohio, Sophia Cato. Sophia is being escorted today by her parents Nancy and Tom and her older brother Mario. Sophia is a criminal justice major with a minor in forensic science and is a graduate of Solon High School. Sophia is a Jacket Scholar, a Dean's List student, and a member of the Dayton C. Miller and Chi Alpha Sigma Honor Society. After graduation, Sophia plans on taking a gap year to study for the LSAT and then attend law school. Her favorite BW memory is from her sophomore season when she scored her first collegiate goal while playing against her twin sister who plays for Capital. Sophia is so grateful to share that moment with her sister, even though they were opponents at that time. Congratulations, Sophia Cato. Introducing an all-OAC midfielder from Olmsted Falls, Ohio, Kat Radek. Kat is being escorted today by her mom, Terry, stepdad, Bill, dad, Rob, stepmom, Kathy, and brother, Kyle. Kat is a psychology and neuroscience major and a graduate of Olmsted Falls High School. Kat was an all-OAC selection last season. In BW women's lacrosse history, Kat currently ranks 5th in draw controls, 10th in career goals scored, and is in the top 15 in free position shots, free position goals, shots on goal, and in career games played. Off the field, she is a Dean's List student and is the vice president of Morgan's Message. After graduation, Kat plans on getting a master's degree and a PhD in clinical psychology. Her favorite memory at BW was traveling to Colorado with the team last season for spring break. Congratulations, Kat Radek. Next, a goalkeeper from Olmsted Falls, Ohio, Maddie Hoffman. Maddie is being escorted today by her parents, Amy and Brian. Maddie is a pre-allied health and exercise science major and a graduate of Olmsted Falls High School. Maddie also completed her 4-year career with the women's soccer team this year and off the field as a student assistant in the Office of Athletic Communications. After graduation, Maddie plans on earning a master's degree from BW in exercise physiology. Her favorite memory at BW was going to Colorado with the team last season for spring break. Congratulations, Maddie Hoffman. Introducing an academic all-OAC attack from Bloomington, Minnesota, Sophia Lume. Sophia is being escorted today by her mom, Jen, and younger sister, Bella. Sophia is an applied math major and Spanish and business analytics double minor and is a graduate of Thomas Jefferson High School. Sophia is an academic all-OAC honoree and is a Dean's List student, a Jacket Scholar, and a member of the Chi Alpha Sigma Honorary. Sophia plans on working as a data analyst or of a similar discipline after graduation. Her favorite BW memory is going to the alpaca farm with the team and seeing all of the animals. Her favorites, the pigs and the kangaroos. Congratulations, Sophia Lume. Our final senior, an academic all-OAC defender from Youngstown, Ohio, Lily Poland. Lily is being escorted today by her parents, Kent and Charmaine, and sister Ella. Lily is a psychology major and family studies minor and a graduate of Canfield High School. Lily is an academic all-OAC honoree, a Jacket Scholar, Dean's List student, and is the president of Morgan's Message. Upon graduation, Lily plans on pursuing a master's degree in sports psychology. Her favorite memory at BW is going to Top Golf in Colorado on a team's spring break trip. Congratulations, Lily Poland. Baldwin Wallace would like to thank Sophia, Kat, Maddie, Sophia, and Lily, as well as their parents and guardians, for all of their hard work, dedication, and commitment to the women's lacrosse program. Your efforts have truly made a difference both on campus and on the field, and we would like to wish all of you great success in all of your future endeavors. This concludes our Seniors Day festivities. Fans, one more time, please give it up for your 5 BW senior student athletes. Number 2, a senior defense, Grace Corey. Number 3, senior midfielder, Emily Wills. Number 4, freshman midfielder, Jillian Roeder. Number 5, junior midfielder, Carly Regal. Number 6, senior midfielder, Logan Fox. Number 9, freshman midfielder, Jenna Pazat. Number 10, freshman attack, Allison Miller. Number 13, a sophomore attack, Nina Dominic. Number 18, sophomore defenseman, Abby Chappell. Number 24, freshman attack, Kate Machuca. Number 26, senior midfielder, Lauren Newkirk. And number 99, sophomore goalie, Maggie Nance. Head coach for Otterbein, Rachel Griffith, assisted by Abby Smoot and Faith Engel. And now for your Yellow Jackets. Number 3, freshman defense from Hamburg, New York, Morgan Massey. Number 4, junior attack from Worcester, Ohio, Lexi Conway. Number 7, junior midfielder from Tuckahoe, New York, Deanna Lucas. Number 8, sophomore defender from Gibsonia, Pennsylvania, Carly Kern. Number 10, senior midfielder from Olmsted Township, Cap Radak. Number 15, sophomore defender from Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania, Lauren Comack. Number 19, senior attack from Bloomington, Minnesota, Sophia Lume. Number 23, sophomore attack from Perrysburg, Ohio, Lauren Getchie. Number 27, freshman attack from Hilliard, Ohio, Carly House. In the nets today, number 29, a senior from Olmsted Township, Maddie Hoffman. Number 34, senior defense from Youngstown, Lily Poland. And number 49, sophomore attack from Delaware, Ohio, Lily Tope. BW is coached by Nicole Sugar, assisted by Bree Martineau and Cassidy Prather.
It is time for the delayed start here of this women's lacrosse game from George Finnie Stadium, Tressel Field on the campus of Baldwin Wallace University, where it is senior day for the Yellow Jackets women's lacrosse program as they host Otterbein in Ohio Athletic Conference play. I'm Cole McDaniel, want to welcome everybody in here. Of course, like I said, had the delayed start of an hour here due to the lightning, the thunder, and finally we're able to get warm-ups in, get the pregame festivities in. If you were just tuning in a couple of moments ago, again, you heard the seniors that were honored here over the PA system, and you would have heard the starting lineups as well just a moment ago. We'll get to those here in a moment. For the Yellow Jackets, taking a look at their record coming into this one, 3-7 overall in conference, 1-1 at the moment, still early in the conference schedule. Otterbein, the Cardinals, come in with an overall record of 4-4 and 0-1 in the Ohio Athletic Conference. So on paper, two teams that match up very well. Otterbein, of course, trying to spoil senior day for the Yellow Jackets. And BW seeing if they can bounce back, get on the right track. They lost their last matchup at John Carroll. Crosstown rivalry game over this past week by a score of 13-8. And Otterbein, they lost their last one against Capital, 24-12. So two teams trying to get back on the right track. Of course, you're watching and listening live here on BWYellowJackets.com as well as OAC TV. So far, no rain at the moment. That has stopped. Still dark clouds rolling in and very windy out there at the moment. See if that impacts this matchup at all. Cuyahoga County still under a watch, really, for possible thunderstorms up until 6 this evening. Again, hopefully nothing rolling in, and we're able to get the entirety of this game in as we're underway, and it's Otterbein on the attack initially. 15 minutes up on the clock. Otterbein and all red. Cutting in, slicing through the middle of the defense, and there's an opening goal. Number 26, Lauren Newkirk, the senior midfielder from Granville, starting things off for the visitors. So an excellent start for the Cardinals as we get this one underway. Only a matter of 26 seconds coming off the clock before that opening goal, and an opportunity to talk about the starting lineup for the visitors if you missed it right before the initial face-off. For the Cardinals, number 2, Grace Corey. Number 3, Emily Wilms. Number 4, Jillian Roeder. Number 5, Carly Regal. Number 6, Logan Fox. Number 9, Jenna Pizzot. Number 10, Allison Miller. Number 13, Nina Dominic. Number 18, Abby Chappell. Number 24, Kate Machuca. Number 26, Lauren Newkirk, who just scored, and in goal, number 99, Maggie Nance. Now the Yellow Jackets looking to respond. Now just a minute played so far here in the first quarter. We'll take a look at the starting lineup for the Yellow Jackets here in just a moment. Behind the net, the pass into the middle, and the shot, that one fires just a little bit high there for Lily Tope. And the Yellow Jackets in their white tops with the brown shorts and brown numerals, gold trim around that. They will be attacking the goal to your right-hand side on your screen. And a free position shot upcoming for Tope. Fires low. Saved there by Maggie Nance. Still, the Yellow Jackets have it. 40 seconds on that shot clock. Top of the fan area. Lucas to Radek. Pass just gets away from Lexi Conway. Able to track it down here on the near sideline. In the middle to Lumet. One of those seniors on the roster. House in the middle. And the freshman knots it up 1-1. 2 minutes played so far in the first, and it has been an offensive bout to this point. A goal apiece through the first 2 minutes. And Deanna Lucas gets the assist. So an opportunity to talk about the starting lineup that the Yellow Jackets had out there to begin. Number 3, Morgan Massey. Number 4, Lexi Conway. Number 7, Deanna Lucas. Number 8, Carly Kern. Number 10, Kat Radek. Number 15, Lauren Comack. Number 19, Sophia Lumet. Number 23, Lauren Getchie. Number 27, Carly House. Number 29, Maddie Hoffman, the senior, starting in goal. Number 34, Lily Pullen. And number 49, Lily Tope. So 3 shots on that attack for the Yellow Jackets. 2 of them on goal. And the final one resulting in a goal. Following the foul, Otterbein recovers and gets it right back. Low pass, scooped up in the middle by Wilms. And the Yellow Jackets don't have necessarily a deep bench with their roster. A couple ladies over there that can be brought in and supply that depth and offer some fresh legs off the bench. For Otterbein, though, no subs today. Few players not with the team and traveling today. And so everybody that they brought in that starting lineup. So we'll see if that results in Otterbein wearing down in the latter stages of this game. They're the ones who started out quick, got the opening goal, looking to respond after conceding and allowing the Yellow Jackets to knot this one up at 1-1. Here on the left side, Machuca finds a teammate. Now in the middle is Wilms. Struggling to get past Radek, turning, shoots, and the save there for Maddie Hoffman. Hoffman, the senior from Olmsted Falls, trying to find a teammate, and that one just gets away from number 15, Lauren Comack. Tried to save it. Officials right there to see that it crept over the sideline here on the near side of the field. And Otterbein has it once again on the unsuccessful clearance for the Yellow Jackets. In the middle with Chapel. Spinning, trying to get past Lumet. A bump there, not a ton of contact, but enough for Chapel, the sophomore defender from Columbus, to be able to draw that foul. And now a free position shot, cuts inside, and puts that one low past Maddie Hoffman. And now it's 2-1 Otterbein. And the goal there for Chapel, her first on the season. So getting on the scoring tally for the first time this year, and a good time to do it. Putting her team up here early in this matchup against the Yellow Jackets. So a face-off upcoming is Rennick Mellon, sophomore from Akron. Went to Archbishop Hoban. Checks in as she usually does to try to win the face-off for her team. This one up in the air. Mellon jumps to get to it. Radek tracking back. And it's going to be Otterbein that comes away with it. Lauren Newkirk. Pass inside after getting a goal. It was a great opportunity there for Chapel to get her second on the season and the second in this game. And unable to score on an excellent opportunity there, 1v1 versus Maddie Hoffman, and the Yellow Jackets fortunate that they avoid some danger there, danger of going down 2 goals, and instead certainly a manageable 1 goal. Only 5 minutes played so far in the first quarter as Lumet streaking down the field in transition, so she'll slow it down and leave this one for Deanna Lucas. Behind the net, Getchy to House. House, a goal currently to her name. Tried to get one back to Lucas, and Lucas on the shot. That one is saved by Nance. So on the opening goal for the Yellow Jackets, it was Lucas finding House. House trying to return the favor. Great opportunity offensively for the Yellow Jackets. Unable to capitalize, and poor turnover by the Cardinals defensively. Grace Corey taking her time. And that's going to cost Otterbein as they turn it over. And in transition, easy finish there for number 23, Lauren Getchy, the sophomore from Perrysburg. 2-2 now. Not exactly sure if Grace Corey, the senior from Lewis Center, in defense saw or noticed that she had a defender behind her. Again, need some help, some communication from her team to let her know that down there, but have to keep your head on a swivel as well. And certainly costs Otterbein, but tied up at 2-2. Like I said, 2 teams very even on paper when you take a look at the numbers, the stats, their records to this point. Expected this one to be a competitive matchup, and the Yellow Jackets would certainly, of course you always want to get a win, but they'd certainly want to get a win here on Senior Day. That draw controlled by the Yellow Jackets. Rinnick Mellon, good spin move. Still in the midfield. Crossing into the attacking third. She's a teammate up ahead, and she's able to find Lexi Conway. To Lauren Getchie, who just scored a goal herself. Her 8th on the season. Out to Deanna Lucas. House in the middle. Turning, looking for some space. Nothing there. And going to be a foul called against the Cardinals, and an opportunity for the Yellow Jackets on this free position shot to take a lead. It would be their first lead on the afternoon. Here's Carly House, the freshman. Cutting inside, fires low, and she tucks that one in the bottom left-hand corner. 3-2, Baldwin Wallace. That goal coming with 8.5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. So nearly halfway through the first quarter, and the Yellow Jackets, like I said, getting their first lead here of the game after going down, and we're trailing 1-0, 26 seconds in. So each time that Otterbein took a lead, the Yellow Jackets were able to respond. Not this game up, as most of this game to this point has been played level on the scoreboard. And we'll see if Otterbein can tie this up once again. On the draw, that face-off looked like it was going to be an easy catch for Radak to come away with it, but lost a handle. Lucas tried to track back, and Otterbein, they're on the attack again. Quickly finding some space, and a bad pass. Looking for a teammate there, Allison Miller. That one slips by her. Coming off the Emily Wilms pass. Giving it back to the Yellow Jackets. Tough distribution there as Hoffman launched that one to the corner. Morgan Massey, the freshman from New York, tracks it down right there in the corner. And now here comes one of those seniors that was honored today, Lily Pullen, senior from Youngstown. Finding another senior teammate in Lumet. Sophia Lumet fires this one a little wide to the right. Looking for that back door, and still going to be the Yellow Jackets attack. Pass in the middle. Gorgeous feed there to Deanna Lucas. She had plenty of space off of that Lauren Getchie pass, and now the Yellow Jackets up 2 goals, 4-2.
Jackets score by number 7, Deanna Lucas. Assisted by Lauren Getchie.
So Lauren Getchie, like I said, really made that happen with that great assist, that pass leading Deanna Lucas right on the money. Made it easy for Lucas to catch and then fire. For Getchie, that is now her 7th assist of the season. Deanna Lucas, 23 goals this year on her tally so far. Still early in the conference schedule, as I mentioned at the beginning of this broadcast. Just a touch over halfway through the regular season to this point, right around that halfway mark. So a lot of contact there in the middle. Easy call for the officials as Emily Wilms goes to ground, and a free position shot now upcoming for Otterbein. So trying to pull one back. finding themselves down 2 goals now. Momentum swinging the way of the Yellow Jackets the last couple of minutes. Great recovery there as Wilms, a little bit slow from the jump, and she wasn't able to get a clean shot off, decided to pull it out, and Otterbein will run the offense. Running all the way around the net was Lauren Newkirk. Chappell gets bumped. A little slow to get up. Seems to be okay, and get the action started again here. 5 seconds on that shot clock. Otterbein, they're going to have to go offensively. 2 and 1, and that does it on that offensive attack for Otterbein. Yellow Jackets hold defensively. And the BW crowd applauding that effort for the home team here right now, and maybe they can go back down the field and see if they can continue to extend their lead. Radek slicing inside. Loses possession. And now coming back the other way for Otterbein. Streaking down the outside of the field. Finding plenty of room to run. That was number 9, Jenna Pizzot. Behind the net, picked up in the crease. Maddie Hoffman. Pulling ahead to Tope. And this one lost as the pass was intended there for Carly House, and Otterbein wins it back. Here's Roeder. She needs some help and really short arm that pass there in the direction of Grace Corey, and ball bouncing around. Messy right now for Otterbein in their defensive half. That switch pass sails way long and rolls out of play, but regardless, the officials blew the whistle. Going to be an opportunity now for Jenna Pizzot to advance a little bit. So we're back in play. Pass in the middle. Sails over a lot of bodies there. Fortunate for the Cardinals as it made its way to a red jersey. That's number 10, Allison Miller. Pass in the middle. Unable to cleanly catch that one, trying to fire and really flick it on in one motion was Regal. And here come the Yellow Jackets, back the other direction. Not paying attention to the sideline. Running out of bounds was Morgan Massey, as Emily Wilms is right in front of her. Wilms in the middle. Top of the fan area. Finds Newkirk. And the attack for the Cardinals just hasn't been the same since the first couple of minutes. Gonna have to make something happen, getting inside, and that's a difference maker there for Lauren Newkirk. Great move, found some space, tucked that one in the back corner past Hoffman, and now just a 1-goal deficit for the visitors. The Otterbein Cardinals with 3 up on the scoreboard compared to the Yellow Jackets 4. So things had gone stagnant. Really not much was happening for Otterbein, and Newkirk, who scored the opening goal of this entire game, decides to take it herself, make something happen. She now has 14 goals on the season. 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter from George Finnie Stadium, Tressel Field, as you're watching and listening on bwyellowjackets.com as well as OAC TV. Really nice win on that face-off for Rinnick Mellon. Jumping up, snagging that one cleanly. Has a lot of room in front of her, streaking down the field. Stumbles a little bit as she's tripped up. She got just inside the fan area. And she's going to have opportunity to get things going again here with play at the top of the fan area. Pass to Tope. Getchy behind the goal, out to Radek. Conway's pass to Getchy bobbled there, and possession now given back to Otterbein. And the Yellow Jackets don't let them get very far. They win it right back, taking away from Grace Corey. This could be last off of House up against the sideline, and Otterbein wins it back. 1 minute remaining here in the opening quarter. Of course, I mentioned as well with this wind and the weather that's out there right now, really the wind's not going to give an advantage to either team. It's not at the backs of either team. They're not going directly into the wind. It's more going directly side to side across the field. More west to east than anything. So a lot of times here on the near sideline compared to the press box and where you see the camera set up, those passes over in the direction of the far side, they're starting to sail a little bit. Whereas when the pass comes this direction, have to put a little more oomph on it to get it there. Three seconds. Radek getting a shot off, and that one takes a hop up in front of Nance. There's the horn, and that does it for the opening quarter. The Yellow Jackets with a 1-goal advantage, 4-3 over Otterbein. We'll step aside here on bwyellowjackets.com as well as OAC TV. We'll be right back in just a couple of moments. About to get the second quarter underway here from George Finnie Stadium, as you're watching and listening live here on BWYellowJackets.com as well as OAC TV. Again, thanks for tuning in. I am Cole McDaniel, taking a look at the stats for that opening quarter. The Yellow Jackets, 9 shots, 7 on goal, 1 of 2 on their free position shot opportunities. Otterbein, 5 shots in total and 5 on goal. 1 of 1 on their free position shot opportunities. As for the draw controls, dead even, 4 apiece, and we're about to have a draw here to open up the second quarter, and that is won by Rennick Mellon and the Yellow Jackets. So BW still up 1. 4-3. And on their opening attack, Mellon is fouled there as soon as she got around that fan area. Lumet to Tope in the middle. Now the left-hand side, good move from Radek, clearing a little bit of space. Lumet gets fouled there inside the fan area, and she's going to have a free position shot opportunity. At least thought she was going to here just a moment ago. Instead, going to have to start this one off from the top arch. Out there to the left-hand side of your screen from the far side. Pass in the middle. This one scooped up off of the floor. Getchy to Radek on the far side. Conway turning. That one blocked. And last off of Conway. Great defense there by number 6, Logan Fox. Senior from Cincinnati. Played at Lakota East in high school. Nance just slowly working her way up, taking her time. Corey checks back to give some help. Now here's Grace Corey running at house. Trying to get up along the sideline, tiptoeing. And steps out after the bump from Sophia Lumet. Chappell. Wilms in the middle. Now to Newkirk. She's been the most dangerous threat offensively. Sitting on 2 goals right now this afternoon. She passes it away to Allison Miller. Chappell almost looked like basketball Euro step. A couple of moves didn't pan out, nearly lost possession, but Otterbein got it right back. 3 seconds on the shot clock on this attack. Pass flashes through the middle in the direction of Fox. Excuse me, that's actually Carly Regal, and that one going to be turned over. The Yellow Jackets take over. So another decent defensive stand. Maintain their 1-goal advantage as we've played 3 minutes so far in the second quarter. Lumet has a lot of room to run, continually making red jerseys miss. Got to a spot where she wanted to fire and put that one low past Maggie Nance for a goal. 5-3, BW. So the senior attacker, Sophia Lumet from Bloomington, Minnesota, gets that goal, her first on the afternoon. And that's her 13th this season. So back to middle field. And the face-off going to be controlled for Emily Wilms and the Otterbein Cardinals. Looking to once again pull one back. Down 2. Mentioned that the Cardinals, they don't have any subs. Not going to be able to get any fresh legs out on the field. We'll see how that affects them the later this goes into this game today. Here's Newkirk getting inside, skipping that one in front of Hoffman. Made the save initially, turning it over on the pass, and that shot fires high. And the Yellow Jackets take over offensively, so great job by Maddie Hoffman. As we've seen all season, Caroline Pottinger has been the starting goalkeeper for the Yellow Jackets, but Hoffman, senior, here on senior day, getting the start, making some good saves. Again, that was a really good save there. Nearly a costly mistake on the outlet pass, but it didn't end up hurting the Yellow Jackets, and now they're back on the attack again here, looking to see if they can add to their lead. House thought she was going to turn and shoot there. Instead got shooted all the way out to the top of the fan area. Ball bounces around, but scooped up by BW. Here's Radek, one of the most decorated players here on this roster. Ranks very high in a lot of offensive categories, as well as games played here for the women's lacrosse program. A little too much contact there from Lauren Newkirk, applying the pressure on Sophia Lume. So the foul going against the Cardinals. And then Lume immediately gets fouled once again, this time by number 9, Jenna Pizzot. Lume finds Mellon. Getchy in the middle. And a beautiful finish there from Deanna Lucas. That was clever there from the junior from Tuckahoe, New York. So Lauren Getchy with another assist, but Deanna Lucas, she really hadn't even caught that one. She basically just flicked that shot back on goal, redirected it, saw it coming in, and that's one of those where the stick was headed in the direction of the goal, really the motion of a shot, and she really bumped it in past Maggie Nance, and it's now 6-3, so the largest lead of the afternoon for the Yellow Jackets. On the draw, Mellon jumps up there, bats it down to herself, and shows some excellent hustle to get over to the near sideline, scoop that one up, and now she's going east to west across the field. Covered a lot of ground there, and we have a brief stoppage of play here in get this game going here in just a moment. There's an issue with the shot clock. Need to reset the shot clock. Official on the far side motions that over to the press box here on the near side, and shot clock is reset, and we could get going once again. Here's Tope now. Finds Mellon in the middle. Tope making one miss. Passes this one off to House. Fakes a pass, and then gets fouled by Emily Wilms. So here's a free position shot now for House. She capitalized on her last chance like this earlier and slips this one through the legs of Maggie Nance. 7-3, Baldwin Wallace. That's the 13th goal of the season for Carly House. The freshman from Hilliard went to Hilliard Darby for high school. Eight and a half minutes remaining in the second quarter here from George Finnie Stadium. So right now, as everything's going the way of the hosts, the Cardinals, they need to get something going. Just winning a face-off here, going on the attack, would be huge for their chances. Getchy nearly had it. Scooped up by Dominic, and she needs some help. Finds her goalie and Maggie Nance, and Nance wants to fire this one into the middle of the field. Good snag on the run. Pizzot turning, has some help in the middle. Abby Chappell. And we have a timeout. The Cardinals want to talk this thing over, and before we take a break here, a reminder that this afternoon's Yellow Jacket women's lacrosse match is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Nike, the official apparel and uniform provider for Yellow Jacket Athletics. Cleveland Clinic Sports Medicine, proud medical provider for BW Athletics and its student athletes, as well as Dan Andrews and Olympic Forest Products, a global recycling company. You are listening to Yellow Jacket Women's Lacrosse on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. We'll be right back. Following the timeout, we'll see what the Otterbein Cardinals were able to draw up offensively, as they desperately need to get a goal back here. As we hit the second part of the second quarter. Just a little over halfway played in the second quarter to this point. 7.5 minutes remaining. Of course, you're watching, listening again on bwyellowjackets.com. Good defensive stand for the Yellow Jackets. Don't think that's exactly what Otterbein, the coaching staff, had drawn up over on the sideline. Giving it back quickly, and now a turnover. Poland didn't realize there's a red jersey there right behind Radek, and turnover for the Cardinals. Unfortunate for them, as Lauren Newkirk got her head up, saw that Carly Regal was wide open. She was able to cleanly catch that ball. She would have been 1v1 up against Maddie Hoffman. That one, again, on the pass, a little bit low and went out of play. And now the Yellow Jackets back on the attack again. There's a shot, and that one saved by Nance, the goalkeeper from Loveland. So Otterbein basically running out of a crowd in the middle. Turned over quickly, and Lauren Comack able to find Radek. Here's Tope in the direction of Getchy, and that one jumped by Jenna Pezot. And Pezot gets fouled. And behind her net. And see the card come out against Lauren Getchy. Official showed the yellow, and Getchy goes over and kneels down by the scores table. Pass in the middle, trying to turn before looking that one in was Wilms. Able to still keep possession for her team. Play stops, and the officials talking things over right now, sorting things out as call going against the Yellow Jackets, and Otterbein about to have a free position shot. It will be Emily Wilms, the senior midfielder from Liberty Township, cutting inside and skipping that one in. So 7-4 now. Still a deficit to climb for Otterbein as they were down 4, now just finding themselves down 3. A lot of time left this afternoon. Still a little over 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. And then we'll have the second half upcoming. To this point, though, through the first half, the weather's held up a bit. Of course, there was that major delay. Got this game started an entire hour late because of the thunder and lightning. Weather forecast says there might be some rain that could be starting within the next half hour or so, but aside from that, appears that the threat of any additional thunderstorms might be dissipating a bit, which is good news here, so that we can get the entirety of this game in this afternoon. Here's a pass in the middle to Newkirk. Fox. 50 seconds on the shot clock. Still plenty of time to work the offense. Good spin. Clearing a little bit of space, and she draws some contact. Little pop in the face there from Lily Poland. And that's the second yellow card we'll see here, going against the Yellow Jackets, and about the last minute of game action. So 4.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Now free position shot for Logan Fox. Senior from Cincinnati. Trying to pull another one back and skips this one past Maddie Hoffman. So 2 unanswered goals now for the visitors. Slowly but surely crawling their way back here. So the Yellow Jackets had momentum swinging their way from really about midway through that first quarter till about 2 minutes ago. Need to refocus, regroup, finish the last 4.5 minutes of this half strong. Make sure that they're still up heading into the locker room here for halftime. So up one player on the field on that free position shot goal for Logan Fox, and she scores her 6th goal of the season, and now here come the Cardinals right back again. Cutting inside, and there's another goal. 3 unanswered goals, and life has been instilled in the Otterbein Cardinals. Now just down 1. The Yellow Jackets falling apart defensively. And a much-needed timeout to stop the bleeding. The Yellow Jackets will get to talk things over prior to this face-off. 4 minutes remaining here in the second quarter, and we'll step aside on bwyellowjackets.com and OAC TV. So following the timeout, as we're back on bwyellowjackets.com and OAC TV, we'll see if the Yellow Jackets were able to regather themselves here. They're trying to maintain their advantage headed into the locker room in 4 minutes of game action. So after giving up 3 goals in a quick time frame, here's Otterbein back on the attack again and trying to add to what they've been doing, and they score again! 4 unanswered goals. In about a minute and a half of actual game time, we're tied again. 7-7. Unbelievable fight from the Cardinals. I know it's still earlier in this game, but down 4. Sometimes you'll start to see teams maybe switch off a little bit. and feel like don't maybe have the best chance of getting back into it, but with all that time remaining, Otterbein continued swinging and very efficient offensively. Didn't take too many shots on goal to actually tie this one back up. And they win the face-off again. And Emily Wilms is just taking over this game right now. That shot deflected away. Looked like a great opportunity to take a lead. Be the first lead since the first quarter for Otterbein. So behind the net, Wilms to Regal. Newkirk finding some space, fires, and this one hits off of the leg of Maddie Hoffman and sneaks in a slow roller, just getting over the line, and it's now 8-7 Otterbein. Unbelievable run here right now. The fourth goal of the game for Otterbein came with 5 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock in the second quarter. That last one there, 3 minutes on the clock. So 2 minutes and 15 seconds and 5 goals for Otterbein. So the Yellow Jackets here on Senior Day, after responding well early, they're struggling to find a response here in the latter stages of the second quarter. Honestly, that halftime horn can't come soon enough. There's good fight there and good win on the face-off, and there's the draw control for Rinnick Mellon, and maybe the Yellow Jackets on this attack can try to knot things up at 8-all. Instead, turning it over quickly. Emily Wilms passing this one back. So Wilms picked up her 26th goal of the season. Right after that, Carly Regal with her 9th on the season. Wilms her 2nd assist this year. Newkirk on that last goal to put her team up. That was the 15th goal for her. Ball bouncing in the middle, scooped up by Chappell. Now with Newkirk. Dominic finds Fox. Fox not finding much room. Kicks it out to Wilms. Chappell, a little bit of space. Through a lot of bodies, wasn't able to get a clean shot off. That one really tipped and easy for Hoffman to scoop that one up. She distributes it out to Poland. Up to Conway, coming back in the middle of the field. Lots of room to run. Space ahead of Conway. House has Getchy to her left. Shot clock's not running here at the moment. Officials haven't noticed it. Again, probably because the game clock would have been less than the shot clock regardless, so would have been close, but 30 seconds on the game clock. There's a shot. Had some pace on it, but directly at Maggie Nance. 20 seconds left. And Otterbein going to be content to just sit this one out. Let the clock tick down and let the horn take us to halftime, where Otterbein had an incredible comeback in the second quarter, putting themselves up 8-7. The Yellow Jackets need to find a way to get back to what they were doing second half of the first quarter and the first part of the second quarter. We'll step aside here on bwyellowjackets.com and OAC TV for halftime. We'll be back in just about 9 minutes to get the second half underway. About to get the third quarter underway here from George Finnie Stadium, Tressel Field on the campus of Baldwin Wallace University. You're watching and listening live here on BWYellowJackets.com as well as OAC TV. I'm Cole McDaniel. And Otterbein, they lead at the moment, currently spoiling senior day for the Yellow Jackets, who had a 4-goal advantage with 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. And Otterbein, last 5 minutes of the second quarter was all them, now up 8-7. Second half underway as the draw control going the way of the Yellow Jackets. So the rain beginning here just in the last couple of moments right before we got this third quarter underway. Yellow Jackets in the attacking third, quickly turning it over. Here come the Cardinals back the other direction. Attacking the goal to the left on your screen. Here's Newkirk. She's been a threat offensively. The pass in the direction of a wide open Carly Regal, and Regal probably should have stayed exactly where she was. Instead decided to cut inside, and that pass sails behind her, out of play, and the Yellow Jackets take possession once again. Taking a look at the other women's lacrosse matches that happened this afternoon, are going on right now in the OAC. There were 3 of them, to be exact, as Mount Union and Capital, that one wrapped up with the Purple Raiders winning 19-14. Last update on the matchup between Ohio Northern and John Carroll, 5-2 in favor of the Blue Streaks. And of course right now in this one, 8-7 in favor of the visitors. And nearly tying this thing up was Deanna Lucas. That one oh so close from kissing off of the inside of the upright. But just missed by about an inch to the left there. Here's Lumet in the middle to Radek. Getchy behind the net. Pass to Conway, slips away. She'll be able to track this one down and get to it and find Lumet on the right wing. Now House. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Cutting inside, skipping this one, and it's going to miss a little bit wide to the left. Sliding past the post, as well as goalkeeper Maggie Nance, who watched that one go by. And there's the horn for the end of the shot clock there. As Lucas tosses this into the corner. And a good defensive stand there for the Cardinals. So I mentioned right before the break and right before halftime. Halftime probably came at the perfect time for the Yellow Jackets. Really able to slow things down, stop the bleeding, talk things over, get a quick breather and a quick rest, and things are not quite going to the same speed for Otterbein as it finished into the first half. The Yellow Jackets maybe have a little bit more life on the attack as well, as they hardly had any possession of the ball in the last 5 minutes of that first half. Now here on the attack once again, after not being able to score or really do too much. A couple of good shots, but didn't result in leveling this one out at 8-8. Here with 64 seconds on the shot clock, a lot of time to work the offense. Pass in the middle, Lumet looking for some space. Going to have to kick this one out to Deanna Lucas. Lucas to Getchy. In the middle to Tope, and Tope nearly snagged that one. Looked like Emily Wilms just was able to stretch the stick out in front of her so that Tope couldn't cleanly catch that one, and Maggie Nance, the goalkeeper, able to clean that one up. Spinning up against the sideline. Working her way back to the middle. Jenna Pizzat. Top of the fan area. She finds Chappell. behind the goal. Machuca. Now Newkirk. Cutting inside on a beautiful finish. That was well done. Right into the top drawer. Really nothing that Hoffman could do about that one in net. It's now 9-7. So Lauren Newkirk, the senior midfielder from Granville, she and Emily Wilms have really been the ones taking over this game for Otterbein, helping turn things on its head. Here from Berea. It's now her 16th goal of the season. And her 4th goal of the afternoon. So now the Yellow Jackets trailing 2 goals. 9-7 up on the scoreboard. 5 minutes played so far in the third quarter. Radek had some room in front of her. Finds Lucas. To House with some space. And there's a much needed goal for the Yellow Jackets. 9-7 now. And some new life for BW. So that finally ends a 6-goal run for Otterbein. And I think that's exactly what the Yellow Jackets needed to feel like they had some new life. And feel like this thing wasn't slipping out of their fingertips, and got the crowd into it a little bit more as well, down below here on the home side. So that goal for Carly House, 14 on the season for her now. She's a hat trick on the game, 3 today. Deanna Lucas with that assist, 6 for her. And she and House have been linking up quite well on the offensive end. The Yellow Jackets trying to win this face off and get the draw control. Well done by Radek up against the sideline to play it back towards the middle. Lucas tracking back, gets to it. Now here's Conway. Into the attacking third on the right wing. Getchy had Radek streaking through the middle. Well read by Maggie Nance, and the goalkeeper snags that one. Feeds it out to Wilms. Far sideline, Grace Corey. Some room to run at House. 2 white jerseys in front of her. She's going to have to play this one back to Pizzot. Long pass switching the field to Roeder. And Roeder's pass high over the head of Dominic. Bodies crashing together. That was number 8, Carly Kern, and number 24, Kate Machuca, and looks like both are okay. Cardinals still have it right now. Over 30 seconds on the shot clock. Working the offense, trying to pull one back, and this shot fires high. Going over the bar the whole way for Emily Wilms. And the Yellow Jackets win it back. Deanna Lucas. In open space. Finds Tope up ahead. 3v3 opportunity. Shot fired in low. Nearly found its way into that bottom left-hand corner. Looked like it might have actually caught a little bit of that post. Grazed off of it and kicked sideways. And now Otterbein, they managed to escape that transition, that great attack for the Yellow Jackets, and they'll come back the other way. Fox taking her time. Red jersey slowly moving here at the moment. Fox still has it. Trying to find some space. And she gets tied up by number 15, Lauren Comack. So a free position shot upcoming for Fox. So Otterbein, after conceding their first goal since about midway through the second quarter, can they respond? And yes, they can.
Free position goal by number 6, Logan Fox.
The free position goal, making it 10-8. And Otterbein, they've been perfect on free position shot opportunities here in this game. 4 of 4. Less than 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. And we await the draw in the middle of the field. Radek battling with Newkirk there, and call going against the Yellow Jackets. And now here come the red jerseys. Back the other way. Emily Wilms has it. Top of the fan area. Radek in front of her defensively. Wilms spins, finds some space, beats her defender, and scores. Otterbein up 3, 11-8. Emily Wilms, senior midfielder from Liberty Township, went to Lakota East. She has been a dangerous threat. And the Yellow Jackets haven't been able to really find a way to stop her. The later that this game is gone. 27 goals for her on the season now. Coming into this matchup, Wilms by far and away led her team in shots, and see why. Has not been afraid to fire. Try to put some shots on net. Talked about the efficiency of Otterbein. 4 of 4 on those free position shot opportunities, but also 11 goals on the scoreboard, only 18 shots in total, 15 of those on net. So almost every single shot they've had on frame has resulted in a goal. Not done yet. After really facing what looked like a little mountain to climb, their own deficit, trying to put the Yellow Jackets in the same type of a hole. Largest lead for either team today was the Yellow Jackets up 4, and Otterbein trying to go up for themselves, unable to do anything on that attack. And BW trying to get out of their own defensive third, and a little bit sloppy there in the back, but get away with it. Find this space up ahead to Deanna Lucas. Here's Tope now. To Getchy behind the goal. Standing in the end zone on the football marks out there on the field. Conway to House. 4.5 minutes remaining in the third, and House just loses it. And red jerseys back the other direction in transition. Here's Dominic on the right wing. Slowing it down, looking for some help. Careless pass back to Grace Corey. And House is able to track back to that one. And a call going against Otterbein, so the Yellow Jackets opportunity to go the other way. Conway couldn't catch that one cleanly. Williams bumps her in the back, and the foul called. And now the Yellow Jackets able to advance. Deanna Lucas was looking for some space. Great recovery there by Lauren Newkirk, preventing Lucas from firing. Radek trying to split through two defenders, and she's fouled. Taken down and falls awkwardly. Teammates help her to her feet, and appears like she'll be okay. Has to put her face mask back on. And once she's set and ready and we get the whistle and back in play, it's going to be a free position shot opportunity, and this one could be huge for Radek. And the Yellow Jackets fired low, and that one misses wide. Unfortunate for BW, not able to score that one. So they're still down 3. 3 minutes left in the third. And a stoppage of play, going to stop the clock. So the officials going to talk with each other here over near the Cardinals' goal defensively at the moment. So everything sorted out. Whistle blows to get this back into play, and that's a mistake there for Nina Dominic. Turning it over, Lauren Getchy fires, and there's a shot saved by Maggie Nance. So almost gifted a chance there. Really were gifted a chance, and it's two great opportunities for the Yellow Jackets back-to-back that they couldn't score on. Here's a pass and a careless turnover in the middle of the field. Deanna Lucas, 1v1 versus Grace Corey. Or Newkirk turning on the Jets and getting back. Credit to Newkirk and the hustle she had there. Grace Corey, the senior defender. A little pop there. Hard contact on Deanna Lucas. Foul called there, and probably a smart play there for Grace Corey. Slowing down that attack and making sure the Yellow Jackets couldn't score there, and yellow card shown her way. So BW operating with the player up right now. But an opportunity for Otterbein to at least pack the fan area in with red jerseys. Try to make things difficult for the Yellow Jackets with finding space. 2 minutes remaining in the third. Pass inside, Deanna Lucas. She finishes. off of the Lexi Conway assist. 11-9. So the Yellow Jackets now just down 2. Still some time left in the third. As Rinnick Mellon checks in. The sophomore going to try to win the draw here in just a moment for the Yellow Jackets. See if they can go on the attack once again. Face off up and won by Emily Wilms. Needs some help. Finds a teammate in the middle. Plenty of space now for Roeder. Making her way forward into the attacking third. Has Chappell. And just careless turnover there. Is Kate Machuca. Freshman from Dayton. Didn't look that one in cleanly, and now the Yellow Jackets back the other direction. Plenty of time, 1 minute and 15 seconds to operate. So it would have been a difference of 4 seconds between that. Excuse me, actually, no, would have been a difference of about 17 seconds, 18 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. So just the game clock running here at the moment. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Lauren Getchy to Lumet. Sophia Lumet. Running to her right, needs some help. Conway looking to go 1v1. Pass inside to Lucas. Lucas scores! Tough angle. Maggie Nance looked like she had a great opportunity to save that one, and it sneaks past. And the Yellow Jackets now just down a goal, 11-10. 25 seconds on the clock. Well, we might have had to wait an hour from when this was supposed to initially start. But it's been well worth the wait. As on paper, like I said, these two teams fairly evenly matched. And it's been living up to that. These two teams finding a way to make things interesting, even when it looks like momentum swinging the way of one team. The other one finds a way to pull it right back and make it a one-goal game or tie this one up. So the Yellow Jackets have things trending their direction here at the moment, despite being down now just a goal. Otterbein wins this draw, and they can go on the attack, try to get one back right before the end of this quarter. Here's a shot inside, and there it is! Quick response there for Emily Wilms. Emily Wilms can't be stopped. That took 14 seconds for the Cardinals to get that right back. And if you're Baldwin Wallace, it's going to be tough to win some of these close games if you're allowing opponents to score that quickly on the break. Again, that's not the first time that Otterbein scored so quickly directly off of that faceoff and winning it. Opening goal of the entire game came 26 seconds in for Otterbein. So 12-10, 11 seconds left. Hey, if you're the Yellow Jackets, Otterbein was able to score just about that quickly. Maybe you can get down the field and try to get a shot off. This one up. And a bump there going against Rinnick Mellon. Coming through the back of number 3, Emily Wilms. And the clock ticks down. And there's the horn, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. And we're going to move to the fourth here in just a moment. But a reminder that this afternoon's Yellow Jacket women's lacrosse match is being brought to you by the Oswald Company. Risk and insurance leaders since 1893. Chuck Rotuno and OE Connection LLC, your global automotive technology provider. And Medical Mutual of Ohio, the official healthcare provider of Baldwin Wallace University. You are listening to Yellow Jacket Women's Lacrosse on bwyellowjackets.com and OAC TV. Start of the fourth quarter here from George Finnie Stadium, where the Otterbein Cardinals hold a 12-10 advantage over the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets. The women's lacrosse senior day for Baldwin Wallace. Going to need a productive fourth quarter to manage to get back in this one. And the initial face-off won by Emily Wilms, and off the draw control, trying to work her way down the field, and she's bumped and fouled very quickly. The Yellow Jackets actually leading with shots, 22, 16 of them on goal. Otterbein a little bit more efficient, 19 shots, 16 of those have been on goals, so 16 apiece for shots on goal. But Otterbein, they've been able to capitalize on scoring more to this point with that 2-goal advantage and looking to extend that lead. Draw controls earlier were about dead even. Third quarter, Wilms and Otterbein started to really pull ahead, 16 compared to 10. That's really allowed Otterbein to have some more attacks as of late. Conway just not looking at where the defender was there, as Jenna Pizzot read that one very well as the pass was in the direction of Getchy. Nance taking her time. Slowly making her way up. It's a 25-yard line on the football hashes. continuing to make her way forward to the top of the defensive third. Launching this one to the middle, and this one going to bounce in the direction of more white jerseys than red jerseys, and Carly Kern able to find House. Here's Lumay now. To Radek, top of the fan area. Tope, Getchy. Lumay was open down the middle. Would have been a tough angle, not able to find her. Getchy all the way out to Lucas. Lucas has a little bit of space. Cutting inside. Whistle blows. Stops that nice forward progress Lucas had. She would have been in on goal. Probably would have been able to finish that one off, but we'll see if she can capitalize now on the free position shot. Great angle from the middle. Cutting inside, and that one saved. Deflects off of Maggie Nance. So still, the Yellow Jackets trailing by 2. Here's a shot in tight from Getchy. Another save there. Does it look like Maggie Nance came across, but actually might have just sailed a little bit over the top of the bars. So the official, again, by the net, had the best view, the best vantage point of that one, and the Cardinals take over again. Wilms to Roeder. Roeder finds Miller. Newkirk to Fox. Little pump fake in the direction of Newkirk. This time does give it to her. Here's Newkirk firing this one low. And this one sliding just wide of the post to the right. Still will stay with Otterbein. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Here's the pass in the middle. Allison Miller was wide open. The freshman from Delaware couldn't catch that one cleanly. She would have had a great shot if she could have. Now here come the Yellow Jackets. Sophia Lumay. She has Carly House if she can find her. Deciding to take it herself. Getchy. Conway. Tope slash through the middle. Now Radek. Radek was open. Radek fires, and that one blocked away. It appeared to hit right off of Emily Wilms. Moving a little bit slow right after that shot. Under 10 left to go in this game this afternoon. And the distribution there from Nance sails over the outstretched stick there of Jillian Roeder, and here are the Yellow Jackets again. So BW starting to get some attacks here the last couple of minutes. It's exactly what they need. Some chances to try to get one back, but nearly squandering possession there. Fortunate to keep that one, as it didn't look like Radek had the position to manage to come away with it, but she did. Deanna Lucas. Spins and gets hit by Wilms. There's the whistle, and we're back in play. Getchy. Close to that crease. Behind the goal. Over to Lou May. Here's Lucas. Under 30 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Still plenty of time to run the offense. House. Conway just working around in a circle right now. Pass to Tope in the middle. Tope found some space. Tight defense, and she didn't get a clean shot off right in front of Nance, and all the red jerseys headed forward. Nance thought better about the pass there as Grace Corey came open, but she'll take her time to send this one up the field. Roeder finds Chapel. And Chapel really was almost using the official here on the near side to shield off the defender just a moment ago. And a timeout for Otterbein. They're going to talk things over here as they lead 12-10, 7.5 minutes left in this game. And a reminder that this afternoon's Yellow Jacket women's lacrosse match is being brought to you by Barron's Bus Lines, the official charter bus company of Yellow Jacket Athletics, Mike's Bar and Grill in downtown Berea, the home of the Monday Night Athletics Roadshow, and Antonio's Pizzeria of Middleburg Heights, the official pizza sponsor of Yellow Jacket Athletics. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Women's Lacrosse on bwyellowjackets.com and OAC TV. We'll be right back. So out of the timeout here on bwyellowjackets.com and OAC TV. Still 40 seconds on the shot clock for Otterbein. Pass deflected away. But it looked like the stick of Radek might have grazed Emily Wilms in the back of the head. Far side official to the farthest right, saw that one. And on the free position shot, an easy finish, easy goal there for Emily Wilms. And she just continues to score and dominate this game. And now it's 13-10 Otterbein. Wilms now approaching the 30 mark on goals on the season. That's 29 for her, so maybe an opportunity if she's able to find the back of the net once again to hit that tally today. Would not be shocked if she gets that 30th goal on the season today. hard contact in the middle as Rinnick Mellon came crashing over Emily Wilms. Wilms, as of late, had been winning a lot of those draw controls. As the training staff comes out and checks on her. Again, hopefully it's just maybe the wind knocked out of her as Rinnick Mellon came crashing down on top of her. Keep in mind, though, that Otterbein, no subs. They've handled it pretty well. Wilms is up. Ready to play again and tough things out, and appears like Rachel Griffith in her second season as head coach for Otterbein. Motioning for Wilms to come off for a moment. So going to be down a player. For the short time being, and Wilms is back in and now going up against Rinnick Mellon, and she gets to advance into the attacking third. Appears to be okay now. And would assume that if Otterbein, they can score one more time. Just over 6 minutes remaining. They'd pretty much tie a bow on this one. Seal up a victory here on the road and spoil senior day for the Yellow Jackets. Time winding down, and BW, they need to get this ball back. They need to get down the field, and they need to score quickly if they want to have any chance, any hopes of getting back into this one. Newkirk cutting inside. Newkirk splitting through two defenders, and Newkirk scoring a goal. It's now 14-10. And that should surely make this result an Otterbein Cardinals victory. We'll see if BW can pull it back closer, make things interesting. But ever since Otterbein went on a 6-goal run in the second quarter, it's typically been going their way. So just under 6 minutes remaining. Here's Wilms and Mellon. Once again, and this one makes its way to Lauren Newkirk. Newkirk finding some space. Her last goal was her 17th on the year. And she just lost a handle on that one, and then the foul called against her. She tried to recover and get back to that ball, and now here's Lumet. Lumet streaking up along the left sideline. Going from the left wing all the way to the middle of the field. Has Tope to her left. Trying to make her defender miss. Cleared enough room to get out and find Getchy. Getchy over to Conway and doesn't cleanly catch that one. And honestly, just maybe some lack of concentration now for the Yellow Jackets. Making some careless mistakes, and That was a pass there directly to a red jersey. Not even sure who that was intended for in the middle. And now here's Otterbein again. Chance just to slow things down. Kill as much clock as possible right now. It's number 13, Nina Dominic. Glanced to her left. Took a look up at the scoreboard. Logan Fox drew some contact from Deanna Lucas, able to get by her, and then hit again as she entered the fan area. Lauren Comack caught her at the end, and she's a little bit slow to get up here at the moment. Trainer started running out. Asked Fox if she's okay and appeared to give the thumbs up, and ready to get this one back underway here in a moment. Free position shot opportunity coming from the middle of the field. Hoffman going to have to try to stand tall, and this one fired low past Hoffman. Fox another goal and another Otterbein goal, 15-10. So certainly the good news is, wondered with how things were shaping up weather-wise today, wondered if we'd be able to get this full game in. Unless anything crazy happens, last 3.5 minutes left. Seems like we're definitely going to get this in before there's possibly any other stint of weather. Fox gets around Lucas. Pass over to the left-hand side, Lauren Newkirk. Miller. Miller taken down as she tried to split through 3 white jerseys. And she's a little bit slow to get to her feet, and probably a little bit of this right now is, yes, there have been some physical fouls and lots of contact out there, but I would also think when you don't have any subs and you've been running around and covered a lot of distance, certainly a few miles here in this game this afternoon, legs start to wear down, start to feel tired. A little bit slower to get back to your feet and get going again. But credit to Otterbein. Wondered if having no subs would come back to haunt them a little bit, and really hasn't seemed to be the case. Continued to have that effort to track back and recover and transition, and then see the midfielders flying up the field the other way on the attack. Two and a half minutes remaining on the clock. 60 seconds on the shot clock. Wims finding a little bit of space there in the middle. Pass to Machuca. Now to Fox. Wilms inside. And Wilms another goal. So there you have it, Emily Wilms, 30 on the season, 16-10 now on the scoreboard. So an opportunity now is, surely, like I said, this is going to be an Otterbein victory. They're going to advance to 5-4 with their overall record. It's their first win in conference play, 1-1. So 500 through the conference schedule, the early part of the schedule to this point. The Yellow Jackets, they'll fall to 3-8 this year, 1-2 in conference play. Taking a look at what Otterbein has up next on their schedule. On Wednesday night, they're going to be at home versus John Carroll, going up against the Blue Streaks, who today were doing battle with the Ohio Northern Polar Bears. And even though that one on the last update shows that John Carroll and Ohio Northern currently still in the early stages of the third quarter, it's a 15-4 score line there, and John Carroll surely will end up walking away with the victory there. As for the Yellow Jackets and what they have coming up next, well, they're going to step away from conference play for their last non-conference regular season matchup, and on Wednesday night, they're going to be traveling to Oberlin and play at the Austin E. Knowlton Athletics Complex there, the Dick Bailey Field, and that game going to start at 5 o'clock. So a little bit earlier than a lot of those 7 o'clock starts midweek. Then after that, going to have a bit of a break with the Easter holiday coming up, and then the Yellow Jackets will be back in action in conference play on Saturday the 15th at Capitol. And Capitol today losing in their game to Mount Union. Here's Deanna Lucas getting what was going to be the last shot of the game. And that one saved there by Maggie Nance to finish this one off. And that will do it. Otterbein, a 16-10 victory here at George Finnie Stadium. Before I sign off and go away, want to say, though, because it was senior day, again, still plenty of time to play in the season, but congratulations to all the seniors, their families, their support system who were honored here today. For everybody out there who watched and listened live here on bwyellowjackets.com, thank you for doing so, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will be back with you here before too long for more athletics action here on bwyellowjackets.com, the home of all Yellow Jackets athletics.